If you've been curious about these clothing rental services like Nuuly, Fashion Pass, Rent the Runway, you're in the right place. I've been being served so many of these ads and I really wanted to find out, is it worth it? What's it like? How does it work? All of the questions. If you're wondering the same things, you're in the right place. My name is Samantha. I'm 24 years old and I'm passionate about sustainable fashion, thrifted fashion, mindful consumerism, and shopping. So let's get into it. So last month I tried Nuuly. I was familiar with Nuuly because they are a daughter company of Urban, who own Free People Movement, Urban Outfitters, Anthropologie. So I knew that their clothes would be of the same quality of brands that I already knew that I loved. So if you don't know anything about Nuuly, it costs $99 a month. Because for your first month, you get $20 off your first month. So this month was only $80 for me. You get to pick 6 items and it doesn't matter the cost of the item. You can literally rent anything from their website. It was hard to find 6 pieces that I really wanted to rent for this season that were in my size and available. So it took about a week of me browsing their website and adding things to my closet and making a game plan before I actually subscribed to the service where they charge my card. So this is actually the end of my rental month. I have to send the clothes back tomorrow. So I wanted to film my review and my initial and final thoughts of renting from Nuuly. The first piece that I rented from Nuuly was this coat from See You Soon. I got it in a size large and it fit great. It was in great use condition. I'm obsessed with it. I love the style and the fit. And I'm actually going to buy this one to keep because I could not imagine sending this back. It's everything I've been looking for in a coat, and it's the perfect lighter weight but still wool coat for me. I live in Texas, so you never know if we're gonna get an extreme winter or a mild winter or no winter at all. Obviously, Texas kind of missed the winter this year. Maybe it's still coming, who knows? But of all the times that I wore this month, I actually paired it with like a short sleeve shirt or a lighter weight sweater underneath. And it was just the perfect weight and style for the clothes that were already in my closet. And yeah, I can't imagine sending it back. I need to keep this. The next thing I rented was this Damson Matter cheetah print tie vest. I've seen this all over TikTok and Pinterest, and when I saw that it was on Nuuly, I knew that I had to wait to get it in my size so that I could try it. And it did not disappoint. I wore this so much. I had so much fun styling it so many different ways and trying to figure out what would look cute under it. However, the one thing that was disappointing is I got a size 16, but it's a UK 16, so it's about a size 12 US. It fits pretty small. I would say small to true to size. And this was the biggest size they had on Nuuly, even though on the Damson Matter website, they do go up 3 or 4 more sizes. So that's the one reason I'm not purchasing this. I loved it so much, I wore it so much, but I really need it in a bigger size. The next thing I rented was this granny square crochet sweater from Society Mano. I thought it was so cute on the model, and it just wasn't as cute on me. It was just very chunky. Maybe I needed the next size up just to make it more baggy and lay better. But it just made me feel really large and bulky when I was wearing it, so I only wore this one once. Next is this adorable Damson Matter gingham dress. I've also seen this all over TikTok and Pinterest, and when I saw it, I knew I had to rent it to give it a try. This is the most comfortable, flattering dress I've tried on in a long time. I thought this was so cute and flattering, and I'm hoping to rent this on again in the future and maybe purchase it. This would be great for spring or fall, a great transition piece. I only wore this one once to a date night, but I definitely would wear it again. I just don't wear dresses that frequently. Next is this beautiful floral dress from BHLDN, Anthropologie's wedding guest dress line. I've had my eye on this dress for so long. I could picture myself wearing it in the springtime or to a wedding, whatever. I rented it for Valentine's Day. It did not fit like at all. It took both me and my husband trying to get it zipped. Not because it didn't fit, but because the zipper just wasn't cooperating. It also was not very flattering on the bust. I don't have the biggest chest, but it was just squishing them in a really odd way that was uncomfortable and not flattering. So I wore it around the house for a few minutes and then ditched it for something else for Valentine's Day. But maybe if I were to rent it again, I would definitely size up. And the final thing I rented was these overalls. Obviously, I cannot part with them. They're so cute. They are the Free People Lucky You barrel overalls. I have the barrel jeans in 2 different washes, and when I saw that they had the overalls, I knew that I had to try them. I'm obsessed with the barrel jeans because I've got big thighs. Jeans don't always fit nice and baggy, oversized on me because I've got big hips, big thighs, big butt. But these barrel jeans, they made me feel like a small girl and I love it. They're so baggy and perfect. And the overalls, I can't recommend them enough. If you hate barrel legs, like the barrel leg jeans, just look away. Let me live my life. These are my favorite pair of overalls, and they also came new with tags. So I'm the first person that gets to wear them, and I get them a brand new pair of overalls and the opportunity to buy it at a discounted price. I'm gonna do that. So my final thoughts on renting from Nuuly. I feel like it really pushed me out of my comfort zone. It gave me the ability to get out of my comfort zone style-wise, try things that I usually couldn't afford, and probably wouldn't go for usually style-wise. It's also gonna make me look at my own closet differently now to try to style the pieces I have differently in multiple different ways with different things. I thought that it was really worth the price. I know that $99 is a lot for a lot of people. It's honestly a lot for me too. I would not do Nuuly monthly. I think $1,200 a year on clothes that don't end up in my closet isn't feasible to me, but it might be feasible to some people who maybe spend even more than that on clothes per year and then they only get one wear out of it. This is a more sustainable option, but I am planning on renting at least once per season. I think it's great if you live in a place like Texas where the weather is really unpredictable and winters could be really mild or could be really severe, and maybe you don't want to invest a lot of money in a really nice coat. You can just rent one from Nuuly. I think this is a great, affordable, and sustainable option, and even for being a wedding guest or a formal. I am planning on renting from Nuuly next month. I want to get one more rental before the winter time is officially over, and then I probably won't rent again until the summer or the fall. I also wanted to talk about the ability to purchase the clothes instead of sending them back. I know a lot of people like me were really interested to see what the discounted price per item would be if you plan to purchase the item instead of send it back. For the 6 pieces that I rented, it really just depended on the condition, the demand, and the original retail price. For the 2 pieces that I am going to be purchasing, these overalls and the coat was originally $350 something, but if I purchase it through Nuuly, I get it for 68% off of the retail price, making it about $114. These overalls, being brand new with tags, they retail for $148, but I get them for 21% off, making them about $112. Is a pretty good deal and a good enough deal for me to make it worth it to purchase it, because I was probably already going to buy these overalls from Free People, and this way I just get it for a discounted rate. Let me know in the comments if you've tried Nuuly before or if you're planning on trying Nuuly. This is in no way sponsored. This is my first video on YouTube. Of course, it's not sponsored. I just wanted to give my honest review. I know I had a lot of people asking me on Instagram my thoughts on Nuuly and if it was worth it, so I thought I'd make a full video and share it here. Like I said, it's not sponsored, but I do get a referral code. Everyone gets a referral code. So if you're interested, you can use my code and get $20 off your first month, but don't feel pressured to do it. You can if you want. But yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think about Nuuly, if you're gonna try it in the future, if you absolutely hate the idea of it and you think it's the dumbest thing ever. I'm interested. Let me know your thoughts. Also, I'm new to the YouTube space, so let me know if you're interested in seeing more of these types of videos or if you have any ideas for me. But yeah, I'm glad that you're here, glad that you stayed to watch, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!